I've always told you guys, whenever you implement cards into the deck, make sure they have synergy with the majority of the cards you're playing. Otherwise, you're gonna have inconsistencies similar to how Calico only works with Junk and Jester only goes with Stardust. But what about the rest of your deck? And this is going to be one of those hands that's going to be really weird. And at face value, it seems very simplistic and like it won't get you far. But the more you keep sequencing out, it's like, oh, it's actually better than I thought. And this is the 3-card combo. That's pretty wild. Okay, Jester, Carrier, Jet Synchron. So right away, you're thinking to yourself, okay, Meta Marcher, Shaman. But how far does it go? That's the question. How far does it go? And I'm going to show you guys because that's pretty insane what this does. Like, it's pretty wild. And that's thanks to the new sync that we got. Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon. So first you normal summon. Additional summon. Synchro. Marshal, Meta Marcher. You need this to resolve, okay? So this has to be Chainlink 1. Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2. You add Junk Converter. Then you special Jester. Synchro. Shaman. Effective Shaman. Special the converter you just searched and revive the Synchron carrier from earlier. You Synchro 5. You trigger the effect of Junk Converter in the graveyard, reviving your Dead Synchron. Synchro 4. Your Herald. Draw a card. Then you have Speeder. Chain 1, Chain 2. Stardust, Junk, Jet, and then you trigger Stardust, add Illumination, and you draw off TG. So the more ways you can facilitate Speeder, the better, right? It might be not as apparent at first, but if you can get to it, it's well worth it because it gives you so many resources. This is where Excel comes in, the new Stardust Dragon. Chain 1, Chain 2, revive your Shaman. With a Stardust Illumination, you can use it as a teleport. If you control Stardust Dragon, or if you control a Synchro that lists Stardust Dragon in its text, you can special summon the Stardust monster instead. So you activate it, special summon your trail, then you Synchro 6. Chain 1, Chain 2, Chain 3, gives you a token, draw for charge, draw for TG, and now this is your Baron. Draw for TG. You use Illumination's graveyard effect. You banish it. You target a Stardust monster you control and reduce its level by 1 or increase it by 1. You're gonna reduce. TG draw. And then this is where the token was crucial. Give me the token. Special Stardust. Trigger Trail. Because if you didn't generate that token, you wouldn't be able to draw another card. And you would have to get rid of your library. Draw one more card. So that was a weird hand, but that's the point. Weird card variations can still fulfill what your deck is intended to do, which is Synchro Summon, get to a TG so you can get draws to replenish your hand, especially now that you're playing hand traps, and facilitate Speeder at the same time. And those 3 cards do exactly that. Depending on what it is you draw, it's pretty insane. But this is what makes it possible. This card just allows you to revive that tuner that you're missing. These are all revivers, right? This revives, he revives, he revives, he revives. So we have so many revivers, so many monsters that special summon back from the graveyard. And this is quite crucial now because it's a non-tuner that can climb into Baron, which is huge. Or it can just simply be a Crystal Wing or an Omega because you use Illumination's graveyard effect. That's pretty crazy. That's a wall.